welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor of Tenkar's Tavern blog, Discord server, MeWe group, Facebook group, Twittering, and Instagram. So, what is new in the RPG news? Well, I mentioned the other day that Origins Online Con, the convention, was canceled. Now, going to address something that somebody said to me on social media, because I talked about black on black crime, and they're like, there's no such thing as black on black crime. And their argument is we don't discuss white on white crime, or Hispanic on Hispanic crime, or Asian on Asian crime. But the reality is, if you look at who white perpetrators commit most of their crimes against, it's fellow whites. Asians mostly commit crimes against their fellow Asians. Hispanics mostly commit crimes against their fellow Hispanics. The truth is that as ethnic or racial groups, we tend to prey on our own. It's just how it is. So if I happen to say black on black crime, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen in other communities. It's just that there is a larger amount of it going on. And that's really, if you want to make a difference, I personally, as a police officer who spent 20 years, my first 5 or 6 in the South Bronx, best experience of my life, especially as a cop, because I was appreciated by the community. We were actually, you would think, oh my God, you work in the South Bronx, everybody hates you. 98% of them appreciated what we were out there for. And those that didn't appreciate us were probably the ones that we were interacting with because they were selling drugs or whatnot. Just, it was part of the course. But, in any case, Origins is back in the news again. Because they had punted the physical convention to October. But there's an update on that. Based on the information we are receiving on the likelihood of a second wave of the COVID pandemic this fall, and uncertainty around Ohio's mass gathering restrictions for festivals, fairs, and events like ours, we have made the difficult decision to also cancel the October Origins show. We regret the timing of the decision, but we believe this is better to provide as much notice to exhibitors, event planners, and attendees to adjust their schedule and plans for the rest of the year. So, Origins, what is it? The 4th largest convention, possibly in the world? Gone. Gone for 2020. Even with the punt to October, it's done. Gen Con, done. Stick a fork in it. Game Hole, done. Gary Con, that was done. I'm sure things like was it the Toy Fair at the Jacob Javits is going to probably be canceled. I think it's in the fall. Comic-Con, all that shit, right? 2020 is going to be, in a lot of ways, the year that never was. Or it's going to feel that way. Now, Humble Bundle. There's a Humble Bundle out there. It's for 5e, but there's a lot of System Neutral stuff, a lot of Frog God stuff. If you want to go, you got to write the Humble Bundle and make your purchase. If you want to tip your bartender, go to tenkarstavern.com first. Go through my link. I'll get a couple of silver pieces if you do. It's got for a fucking $1, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 adventures from Frog Guy Games, Kobold Games, Troll Lord Games, and Decks of Dirty Tricks #1, which, that's System Neutral. Updated World Map of the Lost Lands, that's System Neutral. That's for $1. For $8, you can add in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 adventures plus a system neutral book of taverns, which just came out. Volume 1 just came out, like, I don't know, 2 months ago. Tales from a Roadhouse, Dirty Bobby's Roadhouse. And, of course, Deck of Dirty Tricks 2. And if you hit 15, now is where we get, like, you know, I guess, get to the real meat of the potatoes there. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 adventures. Plus, you get Sea King's Malice. That was an Alex Kammer hardcover adventure, but it's going to be a PDF. You get that. You get the map appendixes, poster map of the Sea King City, poster map of the Sea King's ships, ecology of the Shahugan for Swords and Wizardry and 5e, art of the Sea King's Malice. Then you also get Deck of Dirty Tricks number 3, but I'm leaving something out. I'm leaving out something that's pretty fucking big. You get Barrel Maze Complete. Yes. Barrel Maze Complete for 5th edition. Any GM worth their salt, any OSR Game Master, Dungeon Master, can convert from 5e to the OSR on the fly. I've done it. It's not difficult. So the value here is fucking amazing. Again, it's Humble Bundle. If you want, go to the direct, or if you want to tip your bartender, go to Tankar's Tavern first. Look at today's post about the Humble Bundle. Click on the link. That'll take you there. And you'll get to give me a small little tip. And I do appreciate it if you do so. And if you don't, that's okay too. Folks, we are still in the midst, although it's slowing down, of the COVID-19 pandemic. So, and things are opening up. New York State, things are slowly opening. All I'm going to say is wear a face covering, 6 feet social distance, wash your hands 20 seconds, use your common sense. Okay? That's probably the biggest thing when it comes to this. Use your common sense. It's not like you're going to be able to go shopping at Best Buy anyway. So, random wanderings aren't going to help you any. I do nearly all my shopping now via Amazon. It's bad, I know. But I can't support my local businesses because they're not open. When they open, I'll certainly be going back to the pub. Even though I can't drink alcohol, and probably can't eat 95% of the food because it'll be too high in sodium. But neither here nor there. All right, folks. On that note, I bid thee adieu. Be safe. Be well. God bless. Roll those dice. And I will talk with you all, God willing, tomorrow. Later, folks.